Hello guys. I'm feeling a whole lot better, as you can tell. Excuse my clogged ass sinuses these last couple of videos, but I love what I love, and I love doing this, and I'm going to do it as long as I could just blow my nose and talk. So I think I sound a whole lot better, don't you? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, let's get into your girl, Mia Yim. I didn't know her name was Stephanie too. Stephanie Him Lee. Hey girl, Stephanie's unite. Shing 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 shing. Okay, anyway, that negates negates the issue that I'm having with Mia Yim. You know what? A few years ago, when Mia Yim was in NXT, I actually tweeted Mia Yim, and I could find that tweet because I kept it. And I said, "Can you please change your gimmick, your character? It sucks." She said no. And to this day, Mia Yim has continued to suck because she has no character. Wrestling, work rate, listen, I ain't got nothing to say on Mia Yim's work rate. That bitch will do stuff most women won't do. She jumping off ladders. She getting hit in the head. She getting folded, hit with trash cans, hit with kendo sticks. She will let you whoop her ass for the good of the match. But outside of that, she's an NPC. Okay? She's an NPC who gets her ass whooped. That's it. You don't pick Mia Yim when you playing 2K. You don't pick Mia Yim when you playing 2K. Do you understand? Let's keep it all the way live. Mia Yim has an interesting history. So I remember her being in TNA. But when she was in TNA, she was billed under Korea. Right? Her name was Jade. She leaned very heavily into her Korean, ethnicity. She played very well into that. I don't know what made her say, you know what? I'm going to be a thug gangster bitch with graffiti in the background talking about, oh, coming out, doing the M, and she doing all kinds of thug shit. It's like, bitch, you come from, and I heard her say this in a few interviews that she's done. She comes from a very sheltered home. And the reason why she was sheltered was because of the nature of her father's career. He was an FBI special agent. And he worked with exploited children in cyber operations. So she was not exposed to a lot. Okay? You understand? I don't see her dad talking about, yeah, man, what you got going on drinking 40s and shit. I see her mom, who is the Korean of her other half of her Koreanness, really leaning into her culture like most moms do. The mothers is the ones that promote and keep the culture in the household because the daddies got to go work and I guess be daddies. So when she was in TNA, I didn't have an issue with that. It made sense. But something happened between that and NXT where it's just been abysmal. So I just don't really understand what happened. So just looking at her Wikipedia, she was a Knockouts champion for a whole year. That's what I like about TNA. They gonna pull the trigger on them girls. They don't fuck around. TNA never gave, oh, you ain't built for a championship, you don't look like a team. They never gave that. They give everybody the opportunity to show what they got with that championship belt, and people usually get in there and run with it. Then she came to WWE in 2018. She was there till 2020. A lot of her performances, good wrestling, but when it was time to cut promos, backstage segments, she failed every time. Every time. For all of Mia Yim's faults, her work rate alone should have been a reason to let her hold that title. But Mia Yim never got NXT gold. But when it was time to put on in the ring for the physicality, she was there. Ladder matches and everything. I never will put Mia Yim down when it comes to her wrestling. Then she had that Retribution shit. So Vince McMahon, during that time, let's remember the way Retribution even came about. During that time was a lot of civil unrest. Okay, then they kept talking about, oh my god, it was right on the tip of my tongue. Whatever. It was like this fascism shit, and I forgot what they was calling this group of people, and Vince McMahon was making fun of them, and that's how he came up with the whole retribution and the whole, you know, bullshit that she had to, the reckoning that she had to do. It's gonna come to mind later on, but that's where that came about. They were supposed to be anarchists, come in, fuck up the system, whoop de whoop de whoop. It was very intriguing at first until it became a sideshow. And, you know, old girl Mercedes Martinez was like, I'm getting the fuck up out of here. And then you had Slapjack, Mace, T-Bar, and Mustafa Ali, and of course Reckoning. And it was really a sad situation for her to be in because, again, work rate wise, Mia Yim is fantastic. Then she got fired. She got fired, I believe, and she returned to the independent circuit. And then she went to WrestleCon and wrestled out there and defeated Athena. She went to Impact Wrestling for 2022. Was over there mixing it up with the likes of Mickie James. Chelsea Green was over there already mixing it up and stuff like that. And she wrestled her last match. I'm sorry, I'm like speech is slurred or something. Wrestled her last match facing Taylor Wilde. Okay, she came back to WWE in 2022, and she's been there ever since. Now, somebody said in the hot take hell that you'll hear one of these days I post, if you haven't heard already, that Mia Yim is being punished because of her husband Keith Lee. But that beef was with Vince McMahon, and Keith Lee was somebody that Triple H was pushing heavily. So I can't say that's if she's still being punished, unless Bruce Pritchard, who's still there, feeling some kind of way and letting her have it. Mia Yim should be in the upper mid card. She should be in the upper mid card simply for her matches. But for some reason, that character work and that mic work is floundering. She comes out. It's so sad that they had to pipe in noise when she won on SmackDown. Didn't nobody give a fuck. See, I have to really emphasize this. It's one thing when people don't like you. They boo you. It's one thing people cheer you. But when people don't do shit with you, it's like, okay, what the fuck? What do you want else us to do? That's the thing with Roman. Roman got booed out the fucking ring. Roman gets celebrated in the ring, but Roman gets something. He gives you something, and then you could work off of that. The people don't give her nothing. When she walked out for that street match, and she was banging that trash can, you heard her banging that trash can 4 blocks away. That's how quiet it was in that damn arena. It's just something about Mia Yim that irks me. She seems lost. She seems like she's looking for her way, looking to get somewhere. They paired her with the OC, AJ Styles, Carl Anderson, Luke Gallows. I don't even know what happened to the fucking OC. AJ Styles is coming back Friday, but he's not coming back to go see what they doing. She took out the blue hair and everything. Now Mia Yim is like a regular bitch that just happens to wrestle. Okay? She was in the War Games match, showed her ass out. Then in February, she changed her name to Michin, which is Korean for crazy. She said that was a nickname her mom gave her, Michin. So she started using Michin. And that has not translated. It has not translated in the ring. Michin was drafted to SmackDown in 2023. She pinned the women's champion Io Sky in an 8-women's tag team holiday street fight. Got her a title shot at SmackDown New Year's Revolution, January 5th, 2024, where she failed. On the May 26th episode of NXT, Michin defeated Tatum Paxley to qualify for a 6-woman ladder match The reason why she was putting in the ladder match for the North American Championship is because she's seasoned. She's going to take the heavy spot. She's going to be the ring general when it comes to that and those girls down there. Micha's young. Micha's young. Mia Yim is young. She's 35. She's in great shape. Beautiful woman. Sky's the limit. But for some reason, I think too little too late. Listening to her talk in interviews, she has personality, but it's just not, it's not translating over in the WWE television. When she's on her Twitch and her YouTube, personality for days. She cooking with her husband, she got her pets, and her roommates, they feed off each other. It's a good time. She's an advocate for domestic violence. Somebody put their hands on her in a previous relationship. I don't know. It's a very curious case with her. You tell me in the comments what's going on. Mia Yim, Michin. Why nobody really fucking with her? Ain't nobody checking for her like that. If you checking for her, let me know. Deuces.